Thank you, viewers. Once again, I welcome you to our channel. Here is where we post updates related to our products, and today we are going to take you through the human resource management system, which is one of the most robust and most advanced human resource management systems currently in the market. That is in Kenya and across East Africa. The system is online. I'm just in the login page, and I would just want to log in using an administrator account first, which let me just use this one, which is a super administrator account. So a super administrator account means account with all the rights. So I've managed to log in, and the moment I log in, I'll be able to see everything that the system comes with. And just to start with, the system is role-based, just from the word go, meaning every user that will be logged into the system or enrolled into the system will be assigned a given role. If it's a staff, if it's a HR manager, if it's a project manager, or whoever that is created into the system, he or she must have got a given access rights, which of course can be found here. This is where you can be able to allocate access rights. So from here, I will be able to take you through the features that you want to, that you can be able to take advantage of. And I'll use the least amount of time to be able to walk you through each and every component so that you have got an understanding of how robust the system is. And of course, the features that you can take advantage of in terms of aligning and streamlining your human resource management department. So once again, thank you. And I wholeheartedly welcome you to follow through until the end of this demo so that you get a good grasp of this beautifully developed and designed and developed system. Yeah, to begin with, I would want to structure my demo because I know there are key elements that are so important for a human resource management. And to start with, we do have what employee data management, which is very key in any organization or any human resource management department. And to start with, the system comes with a very robust employee data management module, which of course you will be able to see here. The staff dashboard, as you can see, which more or less gives you a grasp or an overview of the information pertaining to your staff, the staff that you have enrolled into the system. And you can see 6 employees, total salaries paid, awards, 1 leave request. So it more or less means quick overview of the activities or transactions happening in the system. And from here, you will be able to see employees department, employees designations, and this is pulled from timesheet, which is leave, absence, total projects ongoing, tasks, and then employees location, if your organization is having branches, and then of course companies that have been registered in the system. Yeah, so it means the system can be used for a multi-location kind of an organizational setup. Yeah. So apart from that, you'll be able to see here a list of all the employees, just to begin with there, that you have been able to register in the system. All of them will be displayed here. And one interesting thing about this particular employee data management is when you visit the profile of this, let's say this particular employee, you will be able to see here quite a robust functionality to be able to capture as much as possible the information pertaining to any given employee that will be added here. Things to do with immigration details, emergency contact, social network, document, qualifications, work experience, bank account, change password, security level, contract. Yeah, so these are just other but extra information but that pertains to this particular employee. And you can be able to edit, let's say, this particular employee's information as per the employee. And then, of course, you can be able to set the employee's profile picture, the salary, the leave that pertains to this particular employee, and then other core HR activities, things to do with awards, things to do with travel, things to do with training. You will be able to see tickets, transfers, that anything or any transaction that has been mapped to this particular employee. Yeah. So also you'll be able to see the tasks and projects. That is, if you will be using this particular feature here, which is the project management module, the tasks and projects that have been allocated this particular employee. And then also we'll be able to see the pay slips. So all this information can also be availed, but on a restricted mode of the employee's profile, so that even the employees on their own accounts, once they log into the system, of course, they can also be able to log into the system using the employee portal. They should be able to edit a few of this information to align them to their particular information. Things to do with work experience. These are things that employee can just fill from his or her own side. Yeah, so it is quite robust to be able to enable you capture all the information pertaining to a particular individual employee. Things to do with setting the salaries, allowances, commissions, loans, statutory deductions, other payments, and anything to call overtime, etc. all can be captured here. Apart from that, there is the roles and privileges, which of course is a functionality to enable you set privileges and roles that pertains to any given user that is registered in the system. And this is the easiest bit in this particular system. Of course, you can just be able to create URLs and get going, and then once you assign an employee, you should be able to assign or just it's a matter of just clicking and not clicking what an employee should be able to access. Yeah, so roles may not really be of great discussion because it's so straightforward, but something to do with staff directory is embedded on this system to be able to enable you just filter or get a quick overview of your setup or the employee distribution in your company. Apart from this, you can be able to also see the employees that have exited, which of course you can simply add, and all that will be found here. So simply you will be able to add employees that have exited, and then also the expired documents. It means the system has got a capability of managing documents. So things to do with the contracts, company policy documents, and any other official document that you'd want mapped to a given department or employees in a given department or to a specific employee, then those ones can be added in the system. Then also employees last login, you can be able to track that just in case you want to. It's just a fancy feature here, just if you want to take advantage of it, just knowing for what times did your employees assign into the system. But then again, we do have got the recruitment and application, which is very key for any human resource management department. So that can be found under recruitment here, which of course you will be able to advertise jobs and also accept job applications through this same system. Apart from that, we do have got the onboarding and offboarding of staff, which of course, just as I've shown you here, you will be able to add your employees through this given section here or this particular button, which if you click will open these forms that you will be able to use to feed in the information of your employees one by one, or you can do a bulk importation, which of course we do help with. Apart from the onboarding and offboarding of staff, we do have the attendance and time management, which is here. This is also a very key module for any human resource management department or any organization, just to track how your employees have been coming to work, what times. So you will be able to see the dashboard or the overall information or the general overview of the reports or the performance when it comes to employees reporting. And this given feature or this particular report is pulled from a BioTime gadget or time and attendance gadget, which we do integrate with the system so that any employee who scans the fingers or the fingerprints at the door when coming to work or when leaving, that information is pulled and sent to the system here. So you will be able to see all that reports or all that report in this particular section. And you also added on top of that, you will be able to see leave status, today's attendance status. This is real-time information. And you also will be able to see, as you can see, the date is to this day of doing the presentation. Also, there are some interesting pie charts down here. That is leave status, approved, pending, rejected. and today's attendance status, as you can see in that particular pie chart, and then latest leaves that have been applied, latest holidays, and overtime requests. Yeah, so this is just a dashboard just to give you quick highlights, quick overview of the timesheet. Apart from that, we do have got the attendance, which is the report pulled from that BioTime gadget or the time and attendance gadget, and then pulled into this particular page here so that you can be able to extract or export. And then we have got the monthly timesheet, which is now just a drill down of a report based on the employees' attendance the whole month. And then you can just simply filter all this report and customize it just the way you want it. And then we have got the timesheet calendar, which is more or less more kind of giving you quick visibility into the same reports, but in its own way. So what we have just done is to go overboard in terms of designing the reports, the report pages, as well as just giving you some more control into how you'd want to extract your data, how you'd want to see your data. And then, of course, we do have the date-wise time attendance, and then time time attendance, which more or less means the same. But also there is overtime request, which you will be able to find here. Then office shifts, and then manage holidays. And of course, office shifts is a functionality that you can use when you run in shifts. But then we do have got manage holidays, which if every organization has got holidays, which of course you can configure in the system. And then we do have got managing of leaves, and then leave status. So the system comes with a robust leave management module, which of course will be found here to be able to enable you to track your leave status and leave balances of any employee. Again, there is the payroll, which will help you to raise bulk payroll or run payroll. And then it gives you the bank account or the bank schedule that you will take to the bank to effect the payments. Yeah, so it is a fully complete payroll module that comes integrated with all the statutory deductions as well as the percentages. And all you have to do is just to feed in your information of your staff, their salaries, and then start running your payroll. You don't have to do any additional configuration. Yeah, so payroll is also one of the very important features within the system and the human resource management of any organization. Apart from the payroll, we do have the performance management, which is also very key for any human resource management department. And this performance can be found here, whereby we do have what the indicators, appraisals, about tracking and goal types, which is a complete performance tracking module to enable you do your appraisals to your employees. And apart from that, the system comes with employee self-service or employee portal, which, as I said, your employees will be able to log into the system, but then you will have to define the roles or the roles that you will be able to give to these particular employees, what they need to see and what they need not to see. That having been said, the system also comes with quite a number of reports and analytics, which you will be able to see from every component or from every functionality or module in this left column. Anything that you click here, it gives you, first of all, a quick overview of reports. So it puts the information of your company at your fingertips. That is what I'm trying to say here. And it is designed with a reason to enable you do things quickly and to enable you have quick insights of all the transactions that have happened over time within your organization or your department. Yeah. So you'll find quite a number of reports and dashboards across different modules within this system, which other systems may not have, but being the pioneers and being the architectures of the systems and software development, we have availed this for you to make things easier for you. Actually, that's the essence of technology, to be able to make work easier, to be able to generate information easier. So you will be able to appreciate these summarized reports that you'll be able to find across all these given features. Apart from that, apart from the analytics and reporting, which will be able to help you make your quick business decisions, we do have the compliance and legal requirements, which is also one of the key features that any human resource management or any organization is looking to or for in human resource management system. And this system comes already integrated with the payee, the NHIF, NSSF, those key statutory deductions, so that you don't focus on them, you focus on what is important. You just feed in your information and start managing your staff information within the system. Any other extra thing have been captured for you, or we have done that for you. All those particular integrations, we have done that for you, so that you don't have to worry about it. So you just focus on what is important for you. So after mentioning the employee data management, the recruitment and applications, the recruitment and job applications, the onboarding of staff and offboarding of staff, attendance and time management, as we have seen, and also benefits and compensation plus payroll, which of course we have seen, and then the performance management. Training is also one of the very key aspects of any organization, and the training in this system can be found here, this one here. So this will be able to help you conduct and track the training that you have been able to do for your employees. Apart from that, there is the compliance and legal requirements, analytics and reporting, and then employee self-portal, which are very key aspects of any human resource management system. And as we have looked at them, I just want to mention the extra mile that we have gone to be able to even advance this system further. To start with, we do have got the quote manager. The quote manager is an extra feature that we have added because every organization raises quotes and invoices. You can be able to register your clients and leads and send them quotations. And apart from that, you will be able to track that using that particular feature. And then we do have got the tickets. Tickets is more or less a way of communicating challenges that employees go through within the department to hire individuals in the same either department or in the same organization. Then if you're trying to apply for leave and you can't do that, then you can simply raise a ticket and you channel it to a particular individual within the company to be able to assist you with your challenge. So apart from the tickets, we do have got asset management. And just before I go to the asset management, any ticket raised that is channeled to a particular individual, that employee will be able to see or to find notifications here, so that he or she can be able to act on that particular ticket, and he will be able to see the ticket information, who raised it, and any other ticket description that had been attached, any other image, and the dates. Yeah. Then we do have got asset management. We understand that any particular organization they do have got assets which they do allocate to employees. So to be able to track that, we have added this particular feature here to enable you to do that. And then also the events and meetings, which is here. If you do have got events, internal events that perhaps you want to let you organize or let your team know, then you can be able to add them here, as well as meetings. You can be able to create meetings through this particular feature here. Then that information or that notification will be sent to all the individuals that have been attached in that particular event or meeting. Yeah, so that is something that is easy to do, and you will be able to use this particular feature to do that or to create your meetings. And then it is also an automated way of informing anybody who has been attached to this meeting or event, and by sending them an information or a notification, which once they log in to their profile, they will be able to see here. Apart from that, we do have got the project management, which is also a robust module within the system, which is found here. And we understand that every organization has got projects and tasks they are doing. And these projects need to be allocated to employees, and tasks need to be allocated to employees, and then they need to be monitored. So this is a whole project management module that you will be able to use to be able to do that, to be able to track, to create tasks, projects, add tasks, assign tasks to employees, and be able to do your estimates, raise your invoices to, let's say, clients or customers, whoever has been involved in one way or the other in that particular project, who is an external person. As well, you will be able to see the status, project status and task status, and other information pertaining to the projects and tasks. And then here you will be able to see the task and projects calendar. And this auto updates based on the tasks and calendars that have been created in the system. Apart from that, there is we do have got the roles, which I had mentioned. We do have got the notifications, which is here. And any other transaction, let me just make this one clear, that any transaction that has been done in the system mapped to a given employee, that employee will be able to see a notification here and see that particular activity or transaction that have been done or mapped to him or to her, so that he can be at par or on the same page with the person who initiated that transaction. Then we do have got beautiful design reports, which in every component, just as I mentioned, comes with beautiful design reports that you will take to your advantage in terms of quickly understanding what is happening in any given department or any given component within your department, as well as within the system. Then to summarize it with, the system is a web-based system, meaning you will have an internet access to be able to use it. And then also it comes with very tight security for data. When it comes to data security, is something that you never worry about, because the protocol that we have put in terms of securing the system online, that is on the server side as well as on the system code development or code side, it is to a level we really are confident with, that we can guarantee you safety and security of your information. Finally, the system is scalable, meaning it can be further enhanced. We can further build it based on business dynamics and growth of business. That is just an overview of this particular HR management system. But when it comes to looking deeper and deeper into each and every individual component or feature, then we can organize a one-on-one training or even a virtual engagement just to help you understand it further, so that you get to know the smart features it comes with. And as you can see, all these features are integrated into one system, that it encompasses a wide range of activities and operations that any organization, however small or big, can be able to get itself involved in. And all that can be optimized or automated or streamlined or aligned through this particular system. If in any case you do have good questions, reach out through our contact details, which is also provided on our website. And also in case you want to inquire more on pricing, you can also just reach us out, then we will be able to email that to you or send to you or through whichever available means you will prefer. Meanwhile, thank you so much for taking time to watch this video up to this time, and I really appreciate your time. It seems you are interested in the system, and we would be so glad to form a partnership with you and work together with you in rolling out the system and helping you align and streamline your human resource management operations. See you soon, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon, so that whenever we do a video like this, and also just update on any feature that we have implemented on this particular system and all other our systems, you don't miss it out. Thank you so much, and God bless you.